All right, we're about to pull back the curtain on one of the most viewed, yet most overlooked pages on the entire internet. It might look incredibly simple, but trust me, it's a masterclass in solving unbelievably complex problems right out in the open.
I mean, seriously, just think about it for a second. If you use Gmail or YouTube or Google Drive, this page is practically a reflex. It's the front door to so much of your digital life, something you see almost every single day.
But have you ever actually stopped and wondered why it is the way it is? Why these specific words? Why this exact layout? That's what we're going to do here. Look at this page we all know so well, but with completely fresh eyes. So, first things first, let's just try to wrap our heads around the scale. This isn't just some web page. It's more like the busiest digital doorway on the planet, used by billions of people. It has to work flawlessly for every single person, everywhere, every time. And that's really the core idea. That super clean, minimalist design isn't lazy. It's the exact opposite. It's incredibly intentional. Because under that simple surface, every single pixel, every word, is doing some heavy lifting, solving huge problems of identity, security, and global access. Okay, so let's tackle the first giant problem this page solves: identity. How does the internet know that you are, well, you? I mean, just look at this one little box. This single field has the enormous job of picking you, one specific person, out of a crowd of billions, just based on an email or a phone number. The amount of pressure on this one little design element is just immense. And you'll notice it's doing way more than just letting you log in. It's actually a complete system for managing your identity. So step 1, the identifier, that's your everyday key. Step 2, the failsafe, that's for when you inevitably get locked out. And step 3, the entryway, is how new people get on board. These 3 little links handle the entire life cycle of a digital identity. All right, so the page knows who you are. The next huge challenge, keeping your account safe. And it does this in some really subtle, almost hidden ways. Be honest, how many of us have seen this line and our brains just skim right past it? It seems like just some friendly advice, right? But it's actually a really powerful security feature built to protect you when you're most vulnerable, like on a library computer or a friend's laptop. So what is it really telling you to do? It's pushing you to use something called guest mode. Think of it like creating a temporary, isolated bubble for your session. The moment you close that window, all your private stuff, your passwords, your history, it all just vanishes from that machine. It's a powerful security tool hiding in a simple line of text. Now, this next part, this is where the sheer scale of this page really just becomes mind-blowing. Let's talk about language. 79. And no, that is not a typo. Hiding at the bottom of this one simple page is a drop-down that lets you switch between 79 different languages. From Afrikaans to simplified Chinese, it means this one page has to be perfectly understandable to a massive slice of the entire human population. And this isn't just about translating words, which is hard enough. It's about supporting completely different writing systems. You've got your normal left-to-right scripts like English, then right-to-left scripts like Arabic, and then character-based scripts like Japanese. The engineering work required to make all of those display perfectly on one page is just staggering. So, the real takeaway here isn't just the feature itself. It's what it represents. This is a huge, fundamental commitment to accessibility. It's making sure that the front door to the digital world isn't locked for someone just because of the language they happen to speak. Okay, and finally, let's look at those 3 little words at the very bottom of the page that we all ignore, but that carry an incredible amount of legal weight. Look at this contrast. Your action couldn't be simpler. You type your email, you click next. But that one click, it's actually a pretty powerful legal act. It means you're agreeing to everything laid out in those 3 little links: help, privacy, and terms. So let's quickly break them down. Help is basically your support system when things go wrong. Privacy is the rulebook explaining what happens with your personal data. And terms, that's the actual legally binding contract you're agreeing to just by using the service. 3 small words with a whole lot of gravity. So there you have it. Behind this super clean, almost boringly simple interface lies this mountain of complexity. It's a machine that's managing identity, securing your data, speaking to the entire planet, and establishing a legal contract, all at the very same time. And that's really the thought I want to leave you with. If this much invisible work and design went into just the sign-in page,
what's hiding behind every other button you click online? It's a great reminder to stay curious and maybe always look just a little bit closer.